The third and final New York gubernatorial debate on Tuesday turned into a round of finger-pointing over conservative credibility as presumptive frontrunner Representative Lee Zeldin insisted he was the best choice to defeat Democratic Governor Kathy Hochul this fall. "On this stage there are only people who lose all the time," Zeldin said towards the end of the hour-long slugfest in Rochester hosted by Newsmax. "They say, well, I lost. It was really close in this race. It was really close when I lost that race and it was really close where I lost that race. People who are paying attention are afraid for the future of this state. They are reaching their breaking point," Zeldin added. "They want to support a winner, and they will if they vote for me in the June 28 primary." Zeldin's attack appeared aimed squarely at businessman Harry Wilson and former Westchester County Executive Rob Astorino, both of whom argued they were particularly appealing to general election voters, despite a record loss at the ballot box. It was one of the few moments of friction in a debate in which the four candidates largely agreed on hot topics like rising crime, inflation, critical race theory and the firing of controversial Manhattan District Attorney Alvin Bragg, as they did in the Monday night's debate, moderated by Spectrum News. Wilson, a relatively moderate, was the 2010 GOP nominee for state auditor, losing to Democratic incumbent Tom DiNapoli. Winning over the Westchester suburban Democrats was key to Astorino's two successful campaigns for the borough executive in 2009 and 2013. But Zeldin noted Tuesday that Astorino subsequently lost a 2014 run for governor, a 2017 campaign to win back the county executive seat and a 2020 election to the Senate. "I have now won 7 races in a row. Rob Astorino lost 3 consecutive races for 3 different posts," said Zeldin. "I was re-elected to the state Senate in 2012 and in a Senate district that has more Democrats than Republicans." Former White House staffer Andrew Giuliani, who appeared on stage in person Tuesday night after attending the first 2 debates virtually because he was not vaccinated against COVID-19, never ran for elected office, and Newsmax host Eric Bolling once suggested that the son of former New York Mayor Rudy Giuliani would never have made it onto the debate stage without his famous surname. "Most of your campaign materials have Giuliani as governor. One word is missing, Andrew," Bolling said. But Zeldin has been at the center of most attacks, with his rivals repeating allegations that he was too close to now disgraced former Governor Andrew Cuomo during his 4-year Senate tenure. Unfortunately, it was people in the state Senate in New York, in Albany, like Lee Zeldin, who voted for the Cuomo budgets all along, that got us to this point, Astorino said, while deviating from a question on inflation. Zeldin has led most polls in the race, gaining an advantage over his opponents in raising funds and endorsements, including recent support from the Post editorial board. His rivals tried to get a knockout punch in the 3 televised debates, attacking his earlier comments praising Cuomo while implying he was not giving enough support to former President Donald Trump. "This is a guy who said a few years ago that President Trump made racist remarks and lied to you last night, ladies and gentlemen. Unfortunately he's going to flip and flop," Giuliani said in reference to a CNN clip which he posted on Monday evening. "It actually edited selectively. What I had said in that interview and what I did was I said that President Trump wasn't a racist, and this CNN host kept trying to get me to admit it, and I said, he is not a racist. And that's unfortunate," Zeldin replied. "Andrew was right. You know what we've seen with Lee over the years. He's getting very defensive," Astorino probed.